The British Empire, once the largest in history, spanning continents, ruling over nearly a quarter of the world's population. But behind the grandeur, power and royal pageantry lies a much darker reality, one of conquest, exploitation and suffering. How much did the monarchy know, and how do the scars of colonial rule still shape the world today? Let's uncover the truth. The British monarchy wasn't just a figurehead during colonial expansion, it played a crucial role in shaping and maintaining the empire. It all started with Queen Elizabeth I in the 16th century, who granted charters to companies like the infamous East India Company, a private enterprise that became a brutal force of conquest in India. Under the guise of trade, the British monarchy helped establish economic dominance that eventually turned into full-scale colonization. India wasn't the only victim. Africa, the Caribbean, and parts of Asia fell under British control, often through violence, deception and forced treaties. One of the most brutal aspects of British colonialism, the transatlantic slave trade. Under kings like Charles II and James II, the monarchy actively invested in and profited from the kidnapping and enslavement of millions of Africans. The Royal African Company, with its seal bearing the king's initials, was responsible for trafficking thousands of enslaved people across the Atlantic. Fast forward to Queen Victoria's reign, the so-called jewel in the crown era of India. The monarchy directly ruled over India after the 1857 rebellion, stripping the last Mughal emperor of his throne. Millions died under British policies, including the devastating Bengal famine of 1943, when Winston Churchill's government diverted food away from starving Indians. And even as the empire crumbled in the 20th century, the monarchy still had its hands in controversial colonial policies. Under Queen Elizabeth II, countries like Kenya fought bloody wars of independence. The Mau Mau uprising from 1952 to 1960 saw thousands of Kenyans tortured and executed in British detention camps, sanctioned under the Crown's government. Today, the monarchy remains a symbol of Britain's colonial past. Some former colonies, like Barbados, have cut ties with the Crown, while others still struggle with the deep-rooted economic and social inequalities left behind by colonial rule. Reparations, apologies and accountability. These are the demands from nations and communities still suffering the empire's legacy. So should the monarchy be held accountable? Or is it simply a relic of the past? The truth is, colonialism may be history, but its consequences are still very much alive today. What do you think? Should the monarchy acknowledge and atone for its colonial past? Comment below and let's talk. Subscribe for more hidden history.